really an honor to be here to raise awareness and money in the fight against ALS. I'm sorry that we still have to be doing that. And I'm so looking forward to the day where we get together and we go, yeah, they figured it out. So I figure as long as we all come together on a beautiful afternoon, share friendship, make some donations, and put our hands together when you see the fabulous models, we're doing okay. And then we'll come back and we'll all celebrate at another point. Great. Now, those of you who were here last year know that Madeline Kennedy was with us. And she's just a dynamo who ALS decided to visit. They've moved, the family moved. She's living down south where it's warm. She's smugged out. And it's a little more friendly for a more friendly environment. But the sister is still here. She didn't move. And we're really thrilled to have her sister, Janet Stasio, with us. She's got a message for Madeline. And why don't you come up and share? And look at the color. Does she look just gorgeous in that?
Madeline sent me an email this morning, and her husband Brian called me too, just to let you know that she wished she could be here, but she's no longer able to travel on the plane. She is having trouble now with her arms and her hands, and she has a couple of portable lifts that she's using. And she has her cell phone, but she has to use the earphones now. She can't hold it that long. But family here, and Katie Marshallock, her sister-in-law, is here. We're all here to be supportive of the community. She did send an email, and she wanted me to have to read it to you. So let me just hope I don't tear up. Hello, my dear friends. I hope you have a delightful luncheon and afternoon of fashions. Know that I am with you all in spirit. Here's a little update about how I am doing. It has been 3 years since my diagnosis, and I'm approaching 4 years of symptoms. The ALS monster advances. I now live my life in my power wheelchair. Walking even a few steps is no longer an option. My husband has retired early to be my caregiver. We have moved from our family home of 33 years and into what was to be our vacation home in a warmer climate. The snow and ice of a northeastern winter is no friend when one cannot walk. In the process of the move and putting our home on the market, we parted with many items we once considered valuable to us. Memories remain. We have renovated our bathroom to be handicap accessible, and we have purchased a van with a ramp so that I can go places in my 350-pound custom power wheelchair. ALS is an expensive disease. The strength in my hands and arms is fading. I first noticed this beginning last summer. Now I cannot bathe myself nor dress myself. It is sometimes difficult to feed myself, but I have not required feeding by others just yet. I have not yet decided if I will go out in public when I need to be fed by others or just stay hidden at home. I have been completely open about so much of my illness that just seems humiliating. I can no longer apply makeup, but I have found a magical accommodation for that. I now have permanent makeup tattooed onto my eyebrows, eyelids, and lips. This is fantastic for a woman and helps me maintain my self-image and my self-esteem. I'm grateful for your generosity. Nadine's Permanent Makeup in Burnt Hills. Some of you may have seen the video clip of me asking and sinking a 78-foot putt on live TV during a fundraiser. If you want to check it out, you can see it on my webpage. That's www.conquerals.com. That's www.conquerals.com. In April, I received an extraordinary gift from a very generous woman. A service dog. Izzy was selected for me and rescued in Spain. She was transported to the U.S. with a doggy passport and trained to do tasks for me. She will pick up items I drop and give them back to me. She can close cupboards and open doors so we can go out for a walk. She follows me from room to room and goes everywhere with me. 4 airplane flights already, and she sits in my lap. She's an awesome companion. We had a major life event in May when our daughter was married. She was a beautiful and emotional event, and that I'd always look forward to. I danced at our son's wedding 4 years ago. This time, there was no dancing for me. I was escorted down the aisle in my power wheelchair. Though it was not quite as I had envisioned it, I was thrilled to be able to be there, to witness it, and to be part of it. I have managed to live longer than so many of my ALS friends. I attended National Advocacy Day and lobbied our elected officials in DC for the 3rd consecutive year. That is really the only place I get to meet many others with ALS. I am so inspired by my fellow pals, that is, persons with ALS. Finally, in May, I was awarded an honorary doctorate in public service from Russell Sage College for my advocacy work. I feel both humbled and honored by the award. I will treasure this award for the rest of my days. My life is still full, and I am still fighting. Thank you for your friendship and your support, Madeline. I just want to say one thing about her husband, Brian. And he's just a wonderful, wonderful caregiver. And it makes me tear every time I say this, but I will share with you. He says, she is the love of my life, and she's the best thing that ever happened to me in my life.
She's still her. She's still her. So anyhow, let's see. We're going to have soup first, but I just want to piggyback one other thing. We tend to, and it would hurt my heart, and that's what got me going, is she's about not wanting to go out in public. We forget that people in the community are still who they are. Their essence, they're them. And we only see the ravages of the disease. So dang it, she's tough. I really hope she goes out, smiles brightly with those great painted lips and says, yeah, she's enjoying her soup.
My other sister is down there visiting with her now, and I couldn't talk to her very long yesterday because they were in retail therapy.
And on that note, enjoy your soup, and we'll start the fashion show shortly. Oh, and